back home, leaving the airport, everyone was coming up. It's it's awesome to be a part of. I'm glad it's staying put here too.
And some real good signs for the club. Obviously, when you don't want to lose your star player in KP, but when KP left, you would have thought, well, a lot of people thought it's going to be really difficult for the Knights to get a few wins, and you've done that 3 in a row. What's been the main benefiting factor that's really contributed to that?
Just built some great belief through this week, and like I said, we'll carry that into today's game.
Foz, obviously, Desi Hasler came over the summer. You mentioned the word belief. You can really start to see it seep into the group. You're seeing that Des-type mentality, particularly the way you're hanging into games. Is that a fair comment?
Yeah, good afternoon, Dan. Listen to the reception. Plenty of Newcastle fans here. Dane Gagai, Bradman Best, 2 strike centres, and a well-balanced footy side that's working hard for Adam O'Brien. He was terrific last week out in Bathurst, out in Tamworth, I beg your pardon. 226 running metres, 11 tackle busts, and surging his way back towards that origin form. A fortnight away from selection as we see the Gold Coast now onto the field. Mo Fotuaika leading them out for the first time. And I've got the feeling, Dan, there is a Desi Hasler ambush about to happen here. It's not going to be one-way traffic regardless of the injuries in this Titans side. It's been a host of changes, but this is where Des is at his most comfortable. Backs to the wall for the Gold Coast this afternoon.
Well, that's the big story, of course. Just 3 days ago, decided to stay here at the Titans and commit for a few more years, bouncing around this Suncorp Stadium. So it's the Gold Coast Titans who will kick off here against the Newcastle Knights. And David Armstrong, he has looked terrific every time we've seen him in first grade, the Newcastle fullback. 3 games, enjoy. Day 2 of Magic Round for 2024 begins. And it's Jacob Saifiti back into the Newcastle side. But 6 games in a row, they've scored at least 20. Thompson with a beautiful pass, putting Jacob Saifiti away.
Armstrong.
Now he's got Armstrong, and Armstrong, he's going to go all the way. Goodbye. Dave Armstrong is over.
Leo Thompson becoming one of the real genuine good forwards in this competition. Found Jacob Saifiti back into the side this afternoon, and what a start to an NRL career.
The Newcastle Knights. Terrific start from them. 6 points to 0.
What a story this young man is, David Armstrong.
A great slate of games here on the Fox League. Jacob Saifiti at the start of a new set.
Geez, Newcastle powerful at the moment. Titans doing their best to hold on as we see Elliott now, who finds Dylan Lucas back through the middle.
Really one of the great stories of the Knights this year, Dylan Lucas. He's held down that second row spot for weeks now. Hastings for Armstrong. The shot just does enough. So 30 metres between the Knights and the try line. So Saifiti shaping for an out-the-back play. Happy to take the tackle with Cleese Haas there and Bo Fermor. A nice straight run there from Hastings, and now it's going to be Armstrong, and he bounces over. He's got a quick fire double. David Armstrong is everywhere, and the Knights are on fire. Armstrong scores. Knights ahead of the clock.
Himself in the line to give them 4 defenders, and then retracts. The minute he retracts, look at the overlap there. 3-on-1 out the back. Broke through the tackle there of Fafita, and then sliced through.
James Hooper, you've got some news on Jamin Jolliffe, and it's not great.
Gone for the game, Dan. The doctor has confirmed it's his pec, so Gold Coast reduced to a 16-man rotation.
Okay, let's hope that's not a worst-case scenario. Thank you to James Hooper. Now, Gold Coast looking for their first points. With a powerful run, Aaron Clark. And Elliott there, that's got to be 6 more at least. And 6 more is the call. Out it comes to Weaver for Fafita. And there, holding on like a chihuahua, was Jack Coggan. I think it comes from Randall. Clark, just they've got some dummy halves on this side. Randall, Clark, Verrills. And this is Fotuaika. And now the man who is primarily the dummy half this afternoon, Verrills. On it goes Weaver. Kinney with a little bobble. Plenty of defenders out there. Knights' defence is in top order at the moment. Still got some work to do here, though, as Haas works it down the middle. Can offload, please, Haas, but just happy to carry it up here. Back to Weaver, the dummy. Oh, almost there. Captured and held down by Jaden Brayley as they continue to work that right side over. Last. And then, oh, Cleese Haas! Yes! It's a try! The little grubber from Verrills. Not a night to be found, and Cleese Haas gets a much-needed Gold Coast 4-pointer.
Yeah, talking to Corey Parker before the game and just how important it was this afternoon that Sam Verrills squeezing it just inside Jacob Saifidi and in between Brayley. And what a tough play to defend. Cleese Haas ready to go, gets the footy down.
Sam in, time on, right.
Goes to the other side. Randall's just going to take the tackle.
Hold, go one.
Kelly. Game camped at the moment at this Caxton Street end as Kelly back to Fafita. Fafita
Haven't really put him in a good position this afternoon. He's just been in traffic the whole time.
We're ready for one of those dummy half runs soon. Here's a run from Clark. Surely the Knights will be awake to that. Sometimes it doesn't matter. So inside the 10 again. Out it comes to Weaver. Here it is with Randall on to Kelly. An absolute delight out to Khan Pereira who scores. And the Titans go bang, bang.
Yeah, beautiful work, Khan Pereira, their top try scorer, although he's only played 5 games coming into this afternoon. Randall did well just to hold Gagai long enough. Kelly out in front of Khan Pereira, who gets a stroll to the line. And
to tie things up here in Brisbane. And not a bad looking kick. Well, can you believe it? It's 10 points all midway through the first half. Try line just in front of him. One tackle left. Weaver to the air, attacking Marju. Here's Fafita. He's got it, and he scores. Jojo Fafita. And shopping no hurry to let Hastings play it. Penalty. Now, got to be careful with the Titans.
He doesn't mind a stick either, Aaron Shop. I feel this was the little set to. Hastings just continued to grab hold of Shop's jersey for whatever reason. And Shop reacted.
Mate, he's in possession of the ball. I've spoken to him less than a minute ago. And he comes in here and initiates.
Wow.
Watch this from Fafita. Look at him. Oh!
Jackson Hastings is off.
Look at Fafita.
This is one of the loudest cheers so far this weekend.
Get it back or you lose the ball.
All of a sudden, she's come alight there. Here we go.
So Hastings is off.
And the ground announcer has gone straight to work.
Well, thought he'd had a couple of good moments there. He got Fafita off kilter.
Shop's gone too here.
Go, mate.
And in fairness to Hastings, the roar for Shop is just as loud. The crowd loves a sin bin, evidently. Kinney into the backfield, on to Kinney. And Kinney, it's Frizzell in pursuit. Frizzell, the last chance. Keanu Kinney goes all the way. And the Titans have another. I'll tell you what, this is a great crowd for this early. We've been coming here for a few years. Normally it takes a little while for Suncorp to fill up on a Saturday. But people are so in love with league at the moment, they just want to take in as much as they can.
Go, last.
Weaver. Kelly. They let him take it. On to Fafita. Basketball pass. Clever. Cabrera gets over. Slams it down.
Followed up by Lucas with some footwork.
Beautiful footwork. And now look at him put the foot down into the backfield.
Inside.
He's got Armstrong. He's got Armstrong. The race is on. Armstrong has got a hat-trick. David Armstrong gets another. Not back until round 20, roughly. David Armstrong really putting together a nice start to his career. 24-16. And the kick from Tom Weaver. Armstrong sizing it up. Excellent line of defence. Oh, Josiah Pahulu makes the tackle. Young tear-away front rower. He impressed the likes of Tino and Mo Fotuaika in the off-season. That's what really won everyone over at the Titans. Didn't take a backward step against those big boys, and here he is. Married to Phoenix crossing. Hastings. Here's Paul threatening. The set complete as Hastings placing that again towards the Jojo Fafita wing. Oh, the chase of Lucas was excellent. But Fafita, now that ball's been knocked out. That ball at the moment is live, and Brodie Jones picks it up and dives over.
Got Jack Hetherington making a tackle, mate.
It's going up as a try. And Newcastle score back-to-back.
Found Kenny, and you can see there just the reaching attempt of tackle there from Jack Hetherington. Forced the ball loose. Brodie forced it loose on Keano Kenny. And no one back behind the ball, sat up perfectly for Jones as Hastings, he'll throw this over and put them within 2. Newcastle, well, back-to-back to start the second half.
Last play, there's no dummy half. Elliott scoots in, rolls in a kick. It's not bad. Saifidi. Oh, it's a problem. This is a problem for Gold Coast.
Yep.
It's a penalty try or a sin bin, you would think. But he's got to be pretty comfortable that had he not been fouled, he would have had a real crack at that. And there's no doubt he could have got very close.
And Elliott, nice little
Jacob
kick.
Saifidi is leading the chase. Mo Fotuaika tackles Jacob Saifidi without the ball. There is no one back here. In the opinion of the referee and our assessment, Jacob Saifidi would have got to the ball first.
More drama.
This is a penalty try.
Newcastle will retake the lead. Remember,
But Fotuaika stays on the field. That's the difference with a penalty try and a professional foul.
what would you rather though? This stage, you've got to take the points.
Definitely.
Last time they were down this many, and one was 2021, round 9 against Canberra, when they trailed 16-0. They won 24-16. That was 3 years ago. On the final play, this time they kick towards the Pereira wing, and up they go. Tap back, play on. Still the last for Elliott. Can he fashion a pass? Oh, he can, but straight to Pereira. Nonchalantly takes that one. Now tries to drill it into the corner. And now Marju wants... Oh, batted back! Sensational! Titans, millimetres short, but they're claiming it! They're claiming a try! They've tied the game! He's finishing here with Kelly.
Just a tackling action from Knights. The ball comes away from Brian Kelly's hand and is knocked on in the field of play. We have a decision.
We cannot have a game without a bunker controversy.
No tries, knock on.
Gee, I'm not sure about that.
That angle
I'm not
looks
sure
like he
about
grounded it. Gold Coast are all the way at the other end of the field.
You
They
can't believe it,
it.
Des. And neither can I.
Head in, Dave. Shot clock's off.
So 4 on the left here for the Gold Coast and 4 Newcastle defenders out there. And it comes to the open side, 2 on 2. Kelly, last play of the game, gets rid of it through the hands of Jojo Fafita and batted away by Greg Marju. And the Knights have done it again. Knights have won 4 straight.